Welcome back everyone to the allotment edition. So yeah, it's a beautiful sunny day. I have literally bought some plants from B&Q, actually, some veggie plants. Let me turn you around. Beautiful blue sky, and it's good to see that the sun's out. It makes a change. It's quite mild as well. I wouldn't say that it's hot, although I saw a guy walking in a vest and I was like, he is crazy. But yeah, some people feel the cold more than others. But yeah, it's definitely not t-shirt and vest weather. But it does look beautiful. It's nice and green and things are growing, as you can see. Shout out to Shelley Brooks, who commented on one of my posts asking me to do an allotment vlog. So this video is dedicated to her. Afternoon.
Afternoon, you okay?
All good, thanks, all good.
I needed the drink
Look at that beautiful view. God, it's definitely a bit chilly out here. So I bought some plants from B&Q, like I said. I've got pak choi. I've got some more strawberries. I've got a strawberry patch already, but I just thought let me add some more fresh plants to the patch. I've got some peas and monge too, I think. I can't remember. So I'm going to stop talking now. I'll just show you what's going on. Oh look, my cherry tree's blossoming. Let me turn you around. Afternoon. Hello. Look at that. It didn't look like this 2 weeks ago. Things are growing. Things are growing. So I've got garlic growing in these beds. In fact, I've got quite a few beds of garlic. So yeah, garlic's growing there. And under here, some more garlic growing along with some weeds, but we can pull those weeds out. Here are some onions. So I planted these back in November, but they look like they're doing really well. So yeah, things are looking good. In this bed here, we have a lovely thyme plant growing. A lovely bush of thyme, I should say. And we've got some chives. So these chives, they look good. Yeah, things are growing, they're looking good. I'm pleased. Okay, let's have a little walk around. So I do have two plots and they are opposite each other, so that does help. There's some rosemary there. Looking all beautiful. Ignore that untidy corner there, that needs to be worked on. This was my pumpkin patch last year. Not sure what I'm going to put there this year, because you can't plant in the same spot year after year. You have to rotate to avoid diseases and stuff, you know. And here's another space here. Probably going to do sweet corn or something there. Here is my fig tree. So when I came a couple of weeks ago, I picked off all the dead fruit that had been there over the winter. So I have picked them off, and it's created room for new growth. So here's one of my cherry trees. Look how beautiful it looks. This is probably about, I think this one's 7 years old now, but it's in blossom. So hopefully we'll get quite a lot of cherries. Hopefully I get to them before the birds do this year. And here's the big boy. Again, in full blossom. It looks very, very pretty, and it's a sweet variety of cherry again. So I guess I'm going to have to get a really big net and just throw it over the top, or just try and save the lower branches, because it is quite tall and the birds will get the cherries before I get to the cherries. It is lovely to see the little bees buzzing through the blossoms, you know, because they are pollinating. But look. Okay. So that's it for plot number 1. Hold on. So you've got a couple of empty beds that are waiting to be planted in. Here's one of them here, so I'll just take all those tools out and maybe use that for the peas or something. I'm not sure yet. Right, plot number 2, which is looking a lot more clearer than plot 1. So where this little bag is, this is where the other plot begins. So here's one of the beds. Again, I've prepared them. Here's my little strawberry bed. So I'm going to just, you see where the gaps are. I'll just put the new plants in there with some fresh compost. And then I've got another empty bed here, but it's right beside these stinging nettles. So what I need to do is dig out those nettles, because in the summertime they grow really, really tall and they kind of overlap this bed here, and it's quite annoying when that happens, because I've got to try and work through the stinging nettles without getting stung. Some canes, I'll need those for the peas. So last year I put some celery in here. I don't know what that is. I think, yeah, I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like anything, to be honest. So I'll have to pull this out and pull all the weeds out of this bed here. So this dead looking thing here is a pear tree, so that needs to be taken out of that pot, repotted and just nurtured. It's been neglected, as you can see. So I had more pumpkins growing over here last year, and I covered it with the weed fabric just to suppress the weeds, and so it didn't give me more work than I needed. There's a Swiss chard plant, looking okay actually. I could probably cut that back. There's another kind of, I don't know, it looks like the slugs have got to that, so I'll probably dig that out and just work on the back here. So where all that green grass is, that needs to come out. So yeah, there we go. Let me get to work. So yeah, I'll probably just find a bed and start planting in it, really. I've got some compost somewhere. Here's the strawberry plants that I bought from B&Q. So they were £6.50. I know Lidl come out with strawberry plants each year, and Lidl's ones are less than this, but they looked healthy and they were there at the time, so I've just picked them up. So yeah, let me put them in the ground. Right, let's go. What are you trying to do? What are you doing? Okay. So I'm pulling out these bindweed as well. Don't really want to plant your vegetables and your fruit with all of that growing underneath the ground. There shouldn't be too much of it here though, because I did prepare this before, but it just grows, it comes from nowhere really, doesn't it? It just appears. Yeah, that's looks pretty good. Oh. Okay. So there are 6 plants altogether, and with strawberries they produce new plants as well. So although I'm planting 6, maybe next year it will turn into 8. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, they just kind of multiply over time. And they are low maintenance as well. They don't take a lot of work really, just the initial prep of the soil, and then you just leave nature to do the rest. Oh. Let me turn you around. Oh, okay, I think you can see me. Oh. Right. Just 3 more left, and then that's the strawberries done. Okay. Right, final one. That's it. Done. Oh. Ooh. So there we go. All the strawberries are in now. Just got to wait for them to flower, and then they'll start producing fruit then. That's my first mission. And so the second mission is to find a bed for the peas. It's not really a hard mission, to be fair. I'll just I'll empty this bed here because I worked on this bed in the week, so that's ready to go. Just need to put some compost in there and obviously take out the tools and stuff. Then that can be the peas. Right, let's go. So let me just fluff up this soil here. Should be quite loose already though. Let's give it a quick turn. Do me a favour, Reece, just grab me that compost bag, please. Okay, that'll do. Thank you, just drop it here. So these are what I'm planting now. So I've got these, if you can see, these mange too. And I've got some peas, just some green peas. Now these green peas are beautiful, just raw, literally straight off the plant, uncooked, obviously washed, but yeah, I plan to use these in like salads and stuff, and even just like as a snack. But yeah, you already know I love my veg. I think I've said that before. I'm just creating the rows in the soil You can't see that obviously because of where I've put the camera. Okay. What's wrong? Okay. Hold on. So here are the rows that I've created. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I've created 4 rows. They're not exactly straight, but they will do. Now each of these plants that I've bought, you get 6 plants in each container. So the plan is to do 3 per row. Let me just check this. 6 in this one as well. So yeah. Okay, yeah, so like I said, the plan is to put in 3 per row, and then this can be just for peas. So we'll do peas first. Actually, we're not doing peas first. We need to put some compost in. So I've just got some multi-purpose here, and I'm just going to sprinkle some in each of the rows. There we go. Hold on, maybe a little bit more. Right, that will do. Okay. So I'm going for 3 per row. That's what I said, isn't it? So gently take it out. Hold on. What I do is just give it a little squeeze, and then it just releases. So there we go. There's my first pea plant going in. Oops. So because they climb, I'm going to need to put bamboo in there as well, just so they've got something to climb onto, really. So there's the first one. Second one will go in there. Hold on, give it a squeeze. And just push it down. There we go. That's in, and we'll do one more here. Oh. Get it in. There we go. That's the third one. So we can fit 3 more in. So once I've put the bamboo in, I'm going to have to put a net over it as well, because the bloody birds will have a feast on these beautiful, vibrant green leaves. As much as I love nature, I don't want the birds eating my crop. Okay. It's in beautifully. Right, last one for the peas. Right, that's that one. I'll just put that there so I know what's in there. Right, next is the Monge 2. Let me just grab the plants. These are going in next.
Hay fever.
Reese is on the camera, he's got hay fever, so if you hear the... That's Reese. I don't think he brought any tissues with him.
Can't help it.
That's okay. So again, just gently squeeze and then it just comes loose. Reese loves vegetables as well, by the way. Don't you, Reese?
That's a lie. I only love some of it.
He only loves some of it. Okay. Yeah, peas are not his favourite. In fact, I don't think anyone at home likes peas except for me. But the good thing is they do freeze well, so if I get like a bumper crop of peas, I can just freeze them. Whew. We're getting there. Come and get one in that side there. Mhm. Okay. 3 more to go. A bit more compost on this side. There we go. Piece of glass in there.
Glass.
Mm. Right, 1. More of that bindweed, that has to come out. Right, 1 more. That's the last one. Right, done. So it's not perfect, it's not symmetrical and all even, and the lines are not even, like I said, but it should grow and it will do. I just need to get the canes in now to support the growth, because yeah, it needs something to cling to. Where are my canes? I don't have any shorter ones, that's the thing. So these long ones are going to have to do. Okay, maybe I can break them. Maybe. Yeah, I found some smaller ones here, some shorter ones. I'll use these. Okay, that will do. Hold on, I think that probably just break that one down to size. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there are 12 plants, so I need how many more? About 6 or 7? Clearly my maths isn't working today. What's 12 take away 6 is 5. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 more because there's 12 plants. 12 take away 6 is 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. So my maths wasn't working, it was broken just then. Okay. Was it going in your face? Yeah. Sorry. Careful. There we go. Almost. Let's see if I can get some shorter pieces. I think that's it for the shorter canes. I think I might have to just use the long ones. Ooh. Maybe I can just I'll break a couple of these. Watch your face. There we go. So we'll go one there. I'll break this one again. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 3. Oh, maybe I'll do it the other way. And 2 more. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I just need 1 more. I don't really want to break a whole cane for 1 short piece. There must be something I can use. Looks like I'm going to have to break a long one for a short piece. There we go. Now these should climb up the stick. But I do need to water them now. So now I'm going to water them and cover them. Get the watering can. Oh, didn't really want that to happen. Let's do that again. Let me fill it up. It's coming out slowly, but yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Oops. Probably a little bit more. That will do. Okay. Right, so the next task is to create a covering so the birds don't get to them. Right, let's go. So I'm going to need the saw for this. Obviously I'm holding it upside down. So I've just got some water pipe here, what I'm just going to cut and bend, similar to what I did here, to this bed here. So I've just literally used the saw, cut a couple of pieces of pipe and created like a structure so I could drape some netting over to keep the birds out. Let me fix my socks. Oh, socks are falling down.
Are you sawing it?
Yeah, so watch. You watching?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to estimate. Probably shouldn't estimate really. You know what, this is the same size bed, so I'll go 1, 2. So maybe, I think that might be a good size there. Do you reckon?
Yeah, give it a go.
You can see I'm not used to using these kind of tools, but the job will get done regardless of whether I'm doing it right or not. So hold on. It's doing something anyway. Oh. Right, there's one piece. So I want the other piece to be a similar size. So we'll just average it. That looks about right.
Wait, what is it you're making out of them?
I'm making the structure so I can drape some netting over to keep the birds out. A bit like behind you there. Can you see that?
Oh, that.
Yeah, something similar to that. God, this pipe isn't giving. Hold on. Almost there. Almost there. Can't just break it at this point. Here we go. Done. Let me put this away. So the plan is to just poke these into the soil, and that will give me the structure that I'm looking for to keep the birds out. I need to do it in a way where it doesn't disturb the plants. Probably should have did the structure first, but never mind. Let's push it down. There we go. There's one. I think that will do. And I'll do the same with the other side. Okay, there's one. And two. Okay. That will do. Hold on. Make sure that it's in properly. That's in. Right, so next I'll just cover it with some of that fabric, that white fabric. The fleece, that's what it's called. It's to keep the plants warm, but also to keep the wildlife out. There's my scissors. So I picked this up from Lidl a few weeks ago. It's like £4, and you get a good amount of fabric. So if you've got a garden or an allotment, it's definitely worth checking out Lidl before you spend a lot of money on Amazon and B&Q even, because it's more expensive in those places. Somehow I need to cut this now with some blunt scissors. I think next week they've got scissors and secateurs and those kind of things. Okay. Right, just need to give this a trim. Do you know what? I don't even need scissors for that. You can just rip. It's so thin. That's good to know, isn't it? You can just tear it. You don't even need scissors to cut this fabric here. So yeah, keep an eye on Lidl. Get yourself some weed fabric or some, I don't know what it's called. Get yourself some fabric for your plants to keep them warm and to keep the birds out. Start putting them to bed. There we go. Okay. How's it looking?
Good.
Is it looking good?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. There we go. So obviously I'm going to need to weigh down the ends because the wind will just lift it straight off. So any bricks or anything with a little bit of weight to it will do. So I've got a little log here that can just hold that down there. Here we go. Find something for the other side. Got some broken slabs here. That will do the job, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just grab one of these and that can weigh down the other side. Like that. What do you think? Do you think that would be alright? That's okay, don't worry about that little tear there. Should be fine. So I've got one more set of 6 plants to put in, and that's the pak choi. That's another plant that's going to need covering. But I'm not going through all of that with the pipes again. Not today. Ugh. I'll put this up here. Right, let me put the pak choi in and then that's it. Where's my gloves? Oh, I've got some potatoes as well. Blimey, what am I going to do? Okay. Potatoes can go there. Pak choi. So I'm going to plant this right here, I guess. Can you see my scissors? Not my scissors. Can you see my gloves anywhere? They're purple. I've put them down somewhere and I can't seem to find them. Ah, thank you. Alright, I'm done with that for a minute. Okay. Let me just fix my sock. So I'll just lift off this fabric here. Just put this over here for now. So I'll just weed this bed, just give it a little weed, and I can just put the pak choi in with some compost. Right, so I've weeded out this bed the best I can, and I've created 2 rows because I've got 6 pak choi plants, and again I'm doing 3 per row, so there'll be room at the other end for something else. I'm not sure what that will be yet though. But first I'm going to put some compost into each row just to give it some enrichment. Right. Now let me find the pak choi plants. Oh, there they are. So these are what I'm planting. They're only £2.50 as well from B&Q, so not too expensive. Not like the strawberries, but yeah, these should be good. Providing the insects don't get them, like the slugs and stuff. So I will have to put a net over these. Do you know what? I'll probably do 2 per row. Might give them a bit more room. And I have got extra space, so I'll do that. Oops. Come on. Oh. Right, let me create another row there. There we go. Well done. So it's not perfect, but things will grow, and that's the aim really, is just to grow veg. Okay. Pass me that compost there, please, Ruth. Watch it. Okay. The final 2 pak choi plants. If I can get them out. Last one. Oh. There we go. Done. I'll just give it a little sprinkling of water before I cover it. Whew. There's a blockage. It's because there was a blockage. Okay, that's better. That's it. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here now. I do have potatoes to plant, but they can wait because I'm done. Let me show you what I've done so far. Ooh. So there's the pak choi. I'm just going to cover that with a net. There's some garlic under here. Reese has gone to get some water, and he's going to just water up some of the vegetables that were here that I planted last time. More garlic in there. Look at that beautiful sky. Okay, here comes Reese with the water.
Alright.
Thank you. Anyway, no, just drop it there. Thank you. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.